What's up, everybody? Welcome to a Wednesday edition of The Squeeze. I am Tyler Conium, and last night we crowned a new Stanley Cup champion in the Vegas Golden Knights. After 6 long, grueling years, they become the Stanley Cup champions. And with that, on Monday night, the NBA championship ends. On Tuesday night, the NHL championship is awarded. And now I guess we're into the dog days, but I don't agree with that. There is no dog days here. We've got baseball, we've got CFL, we've got the WNBA, and we're going to keep it rolling. And we had a very good night last night. So I'm just going to start putting this graphic up here, which I kind of like, because if you track all my bets on BetStamp, these are my official bets that I talk about here, and also the personal plays I make as well. So we had the Cincinnati Reds in the first 5 innings, which they almost blew that game. It was 5-0, then it was 5-4. It actually finished 5-4, so we hit that. We had the Vegas Knights in regulation in 60 minutes. We hit that, and then we had the over as well. Obviously, it blew over, a 9-3 final for Vegas. And then we also hit a couple other plays that I posted as well, a WNBA play, and we had a nice little Vegas and over parlay as well. So if you follow me on Twitter, that's the type of stuff that I post there as well, along with all of the official bets here. And then if you do want to tail those plays, before we get into today, you can follow this QR code. You hit that link if you're following on your screen, and you can hit that link, or it's in the description below. That's going to give you exclusive offers to all of my recommended books and all the books I use on a daily basis, and you'll get the best exclusive sign-up offers there. Okay, so a little bit of bookkeeping now that the NHL and the NBA is done. Where is my note? We finished... In the NBA this season, we finished 76-61, up 10.05 units. That's how the NBA season finished. In the NHL, we finished 83-70, up 6.35 units. So between NBA and NHL, up 16 units and about 55%, which is what I'm looking for here. So I like that. I like that very much. If you have followed through the NBA all the way through the NHL and you like what we're doing here, if you don't mind hitting just the subscribe button in the corner, or tell a friend, hey, this guy does this pretty much every single day, every day except for Tuesday. Subscribe goes a long way, or use one of these links to sign up for a sports book, and I appreciate that. Okay. Well, the summer is definitely officially here now. With no NBA, with no NHL, it is the summer, and we've got 3 bets. We're going to start in the WNBA. We've got the Los Angeles Sparks and the Dallas Wings. You'll also note, if you're watching this, that all of these bets, first half, first 5, first 5. I don't even care what the end result is of these games, just the first half of them. We're taking the Dallas Wings here in the first half, minus 1.5, and this is minus 120 at FanDuel. LA comes into this at 4-4, a little bit impressive, more impressive than I expected this year from the Sparks, and the Dallas Wings come into this 5-4. ATS Dallas 4-3-1, 3-5-1, LA 4-3-1. So the spread for the entire game is 4.5 to 5. I don't really love that, but Dallas has been great at home this season. They are actually undefeated. Currently, they're 4-0 at home, while you have the Los Angeles Sparks, who are 1-3 on the road. I like Dallas to win this game. I'm not going to pay the money line, but to get this at just a 2-point bucket going into halftime, that I like very much. Arika Agumawale has played very, very well for Dallas. I think she's going to be a breakout star this year, probably an all-star as well. And I think Dallas is probably the 3rd or 4th best team in the WNBA this season. But the Sparks, like I said, have been impressive. I always, you go with the trend, you go against the trend. So Dallas has been undefeated at home. Eventually they have to lose. Is that going to be tonight? It's also a 1 o'clock start, which could be a little bit wonky, but then it could play against LA because they're from Western Coast time. So we'll see. I just like a simple 1 bucket, minus 1.5 for the Dallas Wings in the first half of that game. Shifting to baseball, we've got the Subway Series. We've got the Yankees at the Mets. We've got Garrett Cole versus Justin Verlander. Last night, the Yankees win the opener of that 7-6. It was Severino versus Scherzer. Scherzer only went 3 1/3 innings. This is not the Justin Verlander of old. Okay, he's coming into this season with a 2-3 record. He's got a 4.85 ERA and a very surprising 1.33 WHIP. That is very un-Verlander-esque. His last time out, he only went 3 innings. He gave up 4 against Atlanta. He previously lost to Toronto, even though he only gave up 1 run in 6 innings. He gave up 6 at Colorado to the Rockies in 5 innings. He's given up 6 to Tampa Bay. He is on the back end, certainly. We all know that. He's on the back 9. He just hasn't been all that impressive this year, and Garrett Cole has been. Garrett Cole this season is 7-1 with a 2.84 ERA and a 1.14 whip. He's been great. His last time out, 6 innings, 2 earned runs. Before that, 6 innings, 1 earned runs. He did have back-to-back starts where he gave up 5. That was against San Diego and against Baltimore. He did go 6-5 in both of those games as well. But he has turned it around. He's averaging 6 innings per start. He's averaging 6 strikeouts per start as well. The Yankees come into this at 39-29. The Mets, who everybody thought were going to be a top pick to win the World Series, obviously they've battled a little bit of the injury bug, but they're only 31-36. At home, they're only 15-13, where the Yankees are 18-12 at home. Again, Mets might win this game if they can get into the bullpen. That's fine. I think Garrett Cole can outduel Justin Verlander, and I'm taking the Yankees plus 102 in the first 5 innings. That is at Bet Rivers. Your last bet of the day. Sort of a similar story. We're going to Arizona. We've got the Philadelphia Phillies visiting the Arizona Diamondbacks. Phillies 32-34. Not impressed with the Phillies this year at all. Been very impressed with the Diamondbacks. 41-25. They're 21-14 at home. They've got their ace on the hill tonight, Merrill Kelly. Kelly's coming into this one 8-3. He's got an ERA of 2.92. His last time out, he gave up 3 to Detroit, but that was in 6 1/3. He's averaging a full 6 innings per start. He's gone 6 1/3, 7, 6 1/3. There was 5, then 7, 6, 7. This guy is pitching late into games. He's pitching very, very well. He's averaging 6.7 strikeouts per start, so over a strikeout per inning, which is great. And he's not really walking anybody. He's got an ERA, a whip of just... where is that? He's got a whip of just 1.1. This guy's not giving up hits. He's not giving up walks. And he's going against Ranger Suarez, who has not been nearly as good. He's 1-2. He's got an ERA of 4.7. In his last 6 starts, he's got a no decision, a win, a loss, a no decision, a loss. Just 1 win in his last 6 starts. He's given up 5 to Arizona the last time he started. That was in 5 innings. He gave up 4 to the Cubs in just 2 innings. And he is walking a lot more guys. He's got a whip of 1.43. He's giving up walks. He's giving up hits. And again, I don't want to deal with the bullpen. I don't want to deal with the last stage of the game. I love the fact that these first 5 bets are pushes. If it's a tie after 5 innings, you obviously do not get that opportunity on a full 9-inning money lines because there has to be a winner. But I like the push potential here. It gives you a lot more value. So I'm going with the Arizona Diamondbacks first 5 innings for minus 125. Again, that is at Bet365. If you want to sign up for FanDuel, Bet Rivers, or Bet365, use the QR code or the link in the description to get an exclusive offer at any of those books. So there is your Wednesday card. I'm taking the Dallas Wings minus 1.5 for minus 120 in the first half at FanDuel. I'm taking the New York Yankees to be on the money line, plus 102 in the first 5 innings at Bet Rivers. Same deal, Arizona Diamondbacks, money line, first 5 innings, minus 125 at Bet365. As always, drop a comment if you're fading or following. You can follow me on Twitter at Tyler Connie for more picks and props throughout the day. I'll have some US Open bets to talk about. TikTok and Instagram for just your picks portions, and your audio is on Spotify and on Apple. Have a great Wednesday, and let's talk sports.